Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. We have a very interesting live stream for you tonight. So if you are here to tune in, you are in for a treat. So shout out to all the people who are watching this live stream. We have three so far. It's always a good sign. 3 minutes in the building, and we already have three children already in the thing. All right, we got four people up in here. All right, and when I say that, I just mean children of God. So let's already go. All right, we ain't got no. Anyway, we are doing what we're supposed to be doing here. Shout out to everybody here in the live stream. Let's get it going, y'all. Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Shout out to the four people we got in the building. Yo, shout out to Crystal. Yo, shout out to Crystal Patterson. Oh, excuse me, Crystal Peterson. Let's get that name correct. What up, Crystal? Shout out to Bone 6366. Shout out to Bone. What up, Bone? What up, homie? Okay, okay, all right. How did I say it the first time? You gotta remind me. It's been a long day. All right, I'm very relaxed. I'm very relaxed. Um, I'll just say Crystal from here on out. But yeah, we're very relaxed state here on this YouTube channel. We work hard. Okay, this is the weekend. Okay, yeah, shout yo. Okay, new rank. Okay, I know that's right. A new rank and not a new stank. Shout out to you, Bone. All right, shout out to Bone. All right, shout out to Crystal Patterson. Okay, shout out to Crystal Patterson in the build B.I. Ilden. Okay, and shout out to Link Hansen. It has been a long time. It's been a very long time. All right, it's been a very long time. The forces that be, the dark powers, the dark forces, they tried to stop me from spreading my positive messages and whatnot. Oh yeah, nah. It's nothing even to worry about. But yeah, yeah, everything is cool. I'm definitely everything's good. I'm enjoying my Saturday. I hope everybody else is too. And that's all we could ask for. Shout out to everybody enjoying their Saturday. It was a long week, very long week. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I could feel the love from all the positive people here. That's why I like doing these live streams. So I get to connect and I get to talk with a lot of positive people, and that's that. Whether you realize it or not, that does a lot for you to be in a circle of positive individuals, because most people tend to be negative with how they want to be, and that's their thing. But it's always good to be around some positive spirits, some positive folks. We got a real interesting topic today, so hit that like button. All right, we got 5 people in the building. I need all you 5 people to hit that like button. We have a very interesting topic, and we're gonna get on that. We're gonna touch base on that topic today. All right, so we need all 6 people. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, support this channel. All right, hit the like button. That's free. It's free to hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. All right. If you'd like to support in any other ways, if you don't know how to do that, somebody in the chat might let you know, or I might let you know. It's good to hear from you all too. I missed y'all. Y'all don't understand how bad I missed y'all, man. My I miss my subscribers, man. I have a real deep connection with you all. You all have been riding with me, and shout out to the real subscribers out there. There have been some phonies. There have been some fakes, all right, who have tried to infiltrate and tried to stop us from being great. But we done got them up out of here because they didn't belong in the first place. Because puppets have no soul. All right, puppets don't have a soul. Last time I checked, a puppet was an inanimate object. Unless this person is into witchcraft or some type of unknown science we haven't become aware of yet. It's something happening that we are not fully aware of. But we will be aware of it today. Because once you allow yourself to be controlled, once you allow yourself to be controlled, you forfeit your soul. Once you allow yourself to be controlled, you forfeit your soul. You throw in the towel on being a good person. Once you let the negative powers that be use you, your spirit has become tainted. So hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. Send a donation to my channel. All right, support me by sending a Cash App or hitting up my PayPal. And it's in the description of the video in case you need to know. All right. Let's we got a good amount of people in here. I was gonna see if some more people will come in here. Shout out to Link Hansen. I miss making my videos. I miss making these videos. I really do. There were some things that took place. There were some distractions, that took place. There were some people trying to take me off my path. There were some people trying to keep me all to themselves. Selfish. Wanting to take, and not give anything. See, you have to be careful. People who have no soul make it seem like they're giving you the world. Meanwhile, they're taking everything you could possibly have. Everything you could possibly imagine. They're taking it all. Your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your belief in yourself, your positive idea about yourself, how you see yourself, how you think about you. This person is here to separate you from you. The confident you, the positive you. All right, things that you've taken time to instill in yourself. They are here to bring that to a screeching halt. And that's why they're a puppet. That's why they're a puppet. If you allow yourself to engage in certain activity, you no longer are in connection with the Creator. So once you interrupt the connection between you and the Creator, and you sever that tie, and you choose to go to the side that no longer is in support of what the Creator stands for, you forfeit your soul. You may think this feels good because you may be able to be tricked or fooled or bamboozled into thinking that you have some type of power or some type of edge or leverage over another person. Because you might know how to do some things. You might be aware of some things. You got some type of negativity with you. And when you use that in a way that brings others down, you forfeit your crown. When you use your power in a way that brings others down, you forfeit your crown. Some people were failed since birth because they were put in toxic, negative environments without any way of knowing any better. But that still doesn't make it right, and that's still not an excuse because demons have to die. You gotta kill demons in your mind. They have to die. You cannot let that demon live in your mind. That person has to go. Because if you let them live, they're going to destroy you from the inside out. We're not talking about hurting anybody. We're talking about destroying the negative idea or the negative fact of a toxic individual that tried to ruin you from the inside out. We're talking about people whose cup is dirty on the outside, dirty on the inside, but clean on the outside. This person seemed clean. This person seemed good. This person seemed all right on the outside. You got a little familiar with them. You got a little bit more hip to this person, and you realize that they got a dirty cup. Your cup can overflow. And that's the cold part about it. You can have a dirty cup and it can overflow. You can get blessed and still not be in the position to do what you really need to do with it. Because there's still a chance for you to take the right direction, the right path. But if you choose not to, you're going to end up fumbling that bag. You're going to end up fumbling that bag. So if you fumble that financial harvest, all right, if you fumble the good that God has for you, that's your own fault. People know better. They just aren't aware of the evil that they have within themselves or how to fight it. Or how to fight it. But it's still not an excuse. It's still not an excuse. Don't let soulless individuals destroy you from the inside out. If somebody has a dirty cup, they're not going to want to see you sipping out of a clean, fresh, brand new glass out the dishwasher. How come your cup don't have no stains on it? How come your cup ain't got no chips on it? How come your glass ain't broken like the rest of us? Well, it was, but I had to make some repairs to mine. I had to fix some things. There were some things that I didn't like. There were some things. Well, you can get the hell out of here if you don't like it. There were some things that I didn't like. There were some things that I didn't like that I had to fix. There were some things that were wrong that I had to repair. There were some things that I didn't like that I had to repair. I fixed my chips. I'm working on my cracks. I'm working on my leaks. My cup can't hold all of the water right now, but some might be seeping out, some might be pouring out, some might be gushing out. I can hold it a little bit of it. The amount that I can maintain is just right because I'm working on it. Because I'm working on it. If you're coming in here for a negative reaction, or if you're coming in here to do anything opposite of what's taking place, then you should leave. And you don't have a purpose here. Because you see the direction we're trying to take it. And if you're not going to control what you say or how you say it, then you don't have no business here. Because you can't try and be in a group that's going a certain direction or a certain way and then come in and try to do your own thing. I'm not going to allow that. If you want to do your own thing, then you can go do your own thing where you want to do it at. But you can't come do that here, and you can't just come and be totally opposite of what we're trying to do, even if it's in a small way. Even if it's in a small way. Y'all see how I'm handling this? I'm not being rude, mean. I'm not being anything. But if you're gonna come here, and if you're gonna be a smart aleck, if you're gonna be a smart aleck, take those smarts and go do something with them. If you gonna come on this channel and be a smart ass, then go take your smart ass and go be smart and pass. Go do something with those smarts. Don't just come over here. Don't just come over here. I'm not talking about you, Bone. You straight. The person who I'm talking to knows exactly who I'm talking to. Because they do this every live. And when I try to talk to them about it, they act like they don't know what they're talking about. So I think I'm possibly done talking to that person. Because if you're coming in here with negativity, if you're coming at me with negativity, and then I try to correct it, or when I try to correct it, then you try to confuse things. Oh, you're acting this way, you're acting that way. You're sowing seeds of confusion. I'm not, if you have seeds of confusion to sow, you gotta go. Because we're straight up over here. We're having a straight up conversation. If I'm saying something positive, and if you already know, if you already have the answer, why are you here? If I'm saying something positive, and if you already have the answer, why are you here? And I've mentioned this to that person, and I've told them that they were gaslighting. And you know what they said? Oh my God, no, 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 no. It's the same old song. Time to press the skip button on that song. Cause it's the same old song. Come on now. Don't try to insult a person's intelligence. Don't try to insult a person's intelligence. We tend to believe we're highly intelligent over here on this channel. And whatever you believe, so be it unto you. If we believe we're geniuses, we're geniuses. If we believe we're rocket scientists, we're rocket scientists. If we believe we're the next whatever, we're the next whatever. If you feel otherwise, and if that's not what you think, then feel free to go somewhere else because you don't have to be here. I'm not forcing you to be here. If you're positive, if you like my messages and you want to be here, stay. If you don't and you don't want to be positive, and no matter how I put my message, no matter what I say, no matter how I say it, no matter what I'm talking about, you come back and always have the same attitude or the same stance, then I'm not wrong when I label it how I label it. And stop, and the fact that you're trying to make me think anything otherwise is crazy. Because I mean, what would make a person want to do that? There's something in you that is, there's some internal conflict that you're not accepting that you need to deal with. Chosen ones accept their dark side. We know it exists, and we know we have to deal with it. We go to God about it all the time. We pray about it all the time. We're trying to fix ourselves constantly all the time. We know we got some things that are wrong with us. That's why our faith is so important to us. Because we know without it and without a higher power, we'd be screwed. So stop trying to play with something serious. If you don't take this serious, then go have a good time somewhere else. Go watch you some 85 South show, some Cat Williams, some Bernie Mac. I'm probably going to check some of that out when I get off. I need me a good laugh. But puppets have no soul, y'all. And that's not a diss to none of my subscribers, because y'all have souls, I hope. But puppets have no soul. You can't be a puppet over here because I'm going to cut the strings and send you back to your handler, whoever that is. I don't even know who the handler is, but we're gonna send you back to him. All right. And the only reason why I keep talking about what I'm talking about is because I'm making it correlate with the message. Period. I'm making it correlate with the message. Period. You really gotta listen through the theatrics and through the buffoonery and the ignorance. I know sometimes that there can be some buffoonery. I know sometimes there could be some theatrics. There could be some ignorance. But you gotta listen. You gotta sort through it. You gotta go through it with a fine-tooth comb. And you gotta put on your listening ears, your spiritual ears. You really gotta listen to what I'm saying, even when it comes to rebuking the enemy. I knew somebody was going to understand it when I was moving. All you gotta do is say period. I knew it was gonna hit home when I used that word. Period. That's when all the light bulbs turn on. Click, 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 click. Oh, I understand it now. Period. As feminine as that word is, we probably not even going to use that word anymore after this live stream. Men, we're gonna have to have a men talk and come up with a new word. I don't think men should even be using that word. Okay? What's wrong with okay? There's nothing wrong with a good okay. There's nothing wrong with a good. I hear that. I hear you, brother. Loud and clear. I took that in. I understand. I get you. I got you. Right on. Okay, there are certain things that need to be specifically for women. So, and the things that women be saying, they don't even be saying it no more after a while. For instance, what's the thing ladies were saying last year or something like that, and y'all don't even say it anymore? What was it? Is the the giving tree or something like that. Something about a giving tree. I read that book when I was a kid. Something about a giving tree. Y'all was giving something a couple years ago, a couple months ago. Y'all was out here giving something. Y'all still out here giving it too. But y'all was out here giving something, ladies. Okay, and it was some giving something. Okay, I don't know, but that's all I know. Something was given. Okay, but certain things that men should say. And ladies, don't you think you can say them either? Y'all can say them among y'all can say it amongst yourselves if y'all want. But when you get around men, it's not gonna fly, and it's not gonna apply. You gonna get a raised eyebrow when you say it, because we're not gonna take it serious. Get the hell out the barbershop with that foolishness, and go back to the hairdresser. Okay, this is the barbershop over here. Barbershop talk. Feel free to sit and listen. Men are speaking. All right. And we not trying to come in the hair salon and spread our piece. Hey, ladies, you did. No. I have no reason here unless I'm getting a scalp massage by Big D. Shout out to Big D. Okay, how you doing, Big D? All right. She out here hooking up scalps and whatnot, giving some good scalp rubs. All right, I need one. Need me a good scalp massage. Okay. I ain't trying to be on here flaking. All right, I ain't trying to be on here scabbing. Okay, I'm trying to be on here moisturized, clean, cut, seen, shining bright like a diamond. All right, if any of y'all ladies got any tips on that, feel free to email me. All right, tell me what I need to buy. You know, tell me what I need to get. Help me. You know, help me get me right. All right, if any of y'all ladies are into the health and wellness, and you know, spa treatments and everything, I need me a good spa treatment. All right, I'm trying to get my hair right, my waves right. Send me an email today. All right, help your main man Drew Tube out. All right, hygiene is a must. Okay, hygiene is a must. But puppets have no soul, y'all. The people that are doing things that are around you, the people who are doing things around you that aren't right, and you know it's not right, and you can't quite put your finger on it because it's demonic and it's evil, and it's just not registering with you because you're a good person. And people blow this whole good person thing out of proportion. Oh, what you think, you Jesus Christ? You think you Paul? You think you Luke? John? You think you Matthew? I know you're not Lady Bone. Well, I'd hope you. I hope you wouldn't be. Not with a name. Not with a rough and tough name like Bone. You know, I'm. What's up, brother Bone? My brother. All right. And I know Apan's Tay is a gentleman as well. Okay, I could tell between the gentlemen's and between the ladies. I could tell. I know my fellas and I know my ladies. All right. And if I can't tell if it's a lady or not, I'm just gonna automatically assume it's a fella. But if you got a name, if you don't have a picture, or if your name isn't anything ladylike, I'm just, what up, bro? Check all my lives. That's how I've always been doing them. That's how I've always been coming. If I can't tell you, you know how many girls have been in the live stream and be like, I'm a girl. Like, oh, my bad, girl. Even if I don't know you're a lady, you are getting the bro treatment. Hey, the best thing to do is create a budget for that. That's because we're living in the days of Noah. You either have to go out real early or you either have to go out real late. And going out, we all know the second one is a hell no. Ain't nobody trying to go out real late. Shit, that's a hell to the no. All right. So, and when you go out real early, the places ain't even open. I even tried going out to places early. Like, yo, it's so funny, right? When you look back at your life before you knew you was, before you knew you shopped at Target, right? But you shopped at all the other places, and then one day you was like, I shop at Target. Damn, that's why all these things been happening, because I shop at Target. Whoa. All right, before I knew I shopped at Target, I was just popular. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why every time I go to the grocery store, so many people are here? Why when I go to the store before it even opened, and now that I figured out something that I could do to help me, why is it 50 million people out here lined up? The store's not even open yet. There's a line outside this, but wasn't nobody here last week. Now there's a big old line outside the store. And ironically, the time that I go shopping. How about that? Whoa. Fascinating. Intriguing. And these were some of the things that I'm sure y'all were picked up at as well. It's like, what in the world's going on? I'm doing normal stuff. Can't go to the store. Can't go for a walk. Can't even go to the park. I can't get me some Rita's water ice. Can't go to the beach. Some of y'all got people watching y'all and coming near you wearing the same clothes, acting like they don't even know you there. Some of these people are watching. I'm gonna put on the same outfit, and I see where they're at. I'm gonna go down there and sit near them and not even pay them no mind. These are like, you have to be so strong minded, because you have to wrap your mind around all the mind f's you have to deal with these people who are sick, claiming health. Yes, these people are and that's the whole that's the whole aspect of the whole gaslighting. The whole reason why they even have to gaslight is because they're mentally ill. But there's enough sanity, believe it or not, there's enough there for them to function normally in a system that's set up for them to thrive. There's this episode, right? I saw it. I'm gonna post it on my channel if I can find it again. I'm not sure if it was on Instagram or YouTube, but y'all should check it out, right? They are jealous. It's this Key and Peele episode, right? And Key and Peele are in the classroom, and they're doing a skit as like they're kids in the classroom, and the tall one, I think his name is Key. I'm not sure which one is Key or Peele, but the tall, skinny one, not the other one, but the one who doesn't wear the glasses, the one that's taller than the other one. He was like stealing his jokes in class or whatever, and the one that was actually making the jokes, everybody was like ignoring him, and he was the one that was big. And he said something, and then the other guy repeated it, and everybody was like laughing at the guy who repeated it. He was like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. And they were shitting on the other dude who actually was coming up, who's actually the one who did it, who's actually the chosen one. It's like, when once you look at things through this lens, you see things, you'll never see things differently. You'll be like, okay, that's the person that's being ostracized by the large mass or group of people in this thing. Exactly. And the people were shitting on the other dude who was actually coming up with the joke. They were like, you'll never be like him. And he wasn't creating anything. And they were siding with him, and and putting him on and uplifting him, and meanwhile the person who was actually it was getting told that he wasn't anything, he wouldn't be anything. They were putting him down, and that's basically life. That's basic, not life, but that's basically the world that we live in now in a nutshell. And I'm gonna find that video and I'm posting on my page because I was watching that today. I was like, yo, like there's certain things that after you go through certain things in life, you just automatically relate to because when you see it, it just it you be like, oh okay, I wow, that's that looks familiar. That's familiar. But puppets have no soul. All right. The people who seem to be doing weird things around you, trying to upset you, trying to piss you off, and it's like, yo, I've ignored this person. I've let this go. I'm elevated. I'm growing. Why won't they stop? It's because puppets have no soul. These people are being controlled. They're being controlled. Whatever in them is so powerful or so weak, whether their strength isn't there, or whether their negativity or their evil or their demonic, whatever's on them, latched onto them, is so strong, they're unable. They're unable to function normally. Right. But you have to let these people destroy themselves. You have to let these people destroy themselves. And I know it's weird, but you don't. It's not that you can't do anything back, because you can do whatever you want, but you shouldn't do anything back because it's going to get you in a bad position. It's going to put you in a situation to where you lose out. These people are behaving the way they are because they know they have support. As jacked up as it is, yes, there are systems that are supporting this type of behavior. There are people who are not doing it, but are just as bad because they're okay with it, and because they're not doing it. And if they feel that if they act like they don't see it, that they're not doing anything. But them not doing anything is just as bad. I just saw a movie. I was just watching a movie earlier called Tales from the Hood, where the cops beat up this black mayor, and there was three white cops that was whooping this black mayor's ass, and they killed him. And the black cop that was there, his karma was that he ended up going crazy in an insane asylum and being charged for the murders of the three officers. So basically, the spirit of the dead black guy that was the mayor had possessed the black cop that was there but didn't do anything. So you're not even it's so real that you just better not have no part to do with anything that's not good at all. Because if you have a part in it, any kind of part in it, well, I just watched, or I just held the door open, or I was just standing outside, I if you don't have any innocence in certain things, your ass is grass. I'm telling you, God is He's merciful, and he's cool with certain things, but when it comes to like certain laws, if you go in 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 the opposite direction that God wants you to go, and it's not involving you and it's involving other people, and you're trying to, and you're doing damage to another person, like certain type of damage, like you're screwed. You are really upped. Yeah, they are vampires. You see, that's the thing. All these things are one and the same, right? They're all at the base root of all this. They're narcissists. When you don't do what they want, or if you don't do things how they feel, or you bruise their ego or cause them narcissistic injury, that's when they'll stalk you. That's when they'll harass you. When you don't give a narcissistic person what they want, they don't know how to take no for an answer. All right? As fly as I think I am, as handsome as I think I am, there's been females that was like, I ain't feeling you. You know what I had to do? Wrap that shit up, B. I had to just let it go. Damn, she's bad. But you know what? Hey, she ain't feeling me. I'm not even interested no more. I'm actually turned off. If you're not feeling me, I lose all attraction. You might still look good. You're not gonna be ugly, but I'm not. There's not gonna be nothing there, because I'm gonna take my energy and my focus and point it back on me, because it's not like I put too much out in the first place, and you shouldn't, men. But you know how it is when you see something fly, and it catches your eye. If it's not, if you consider yourself a real man, and you're not interested, and you don't see no promise in it, okay, whatever. I'm cool on that. That's fine. When you didn't know any better, you might have kept pursuing it. But now that you know better, and if you don't, you know now. Stop being weird. Don't pursue that woman. If she ain't interested, let it go, bro. It's dead. Kill it. Leave it. Destroy it. There's 7 women for every man. There's 6 other women out there that want to talk to you. Possibly even 7. And more than that. So when a person's not interested, you just let it go. That's what normal people do. Oh, you're not inter. Oh, like even a person that like there's been times where I've really, 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 really liked someone, and when they weren't interested, I was like, okay, cool. There's somebody else out there to like. There's I could like myself. I could like there's other females out there, other ladies out there. It's nothing to trip over. So it's like I have just been the type of person that's just like, okay, cool, whatever. I mean, that's fine. Even if I felt some type of way about it at first, back in the day, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Hey, it is what it is. I that never really bothered me like that. And if that's something that bothers you, don't let it bother you like that. But the thing about a narcissist is this: they can't do that. Even if you struggle with that, you still got a leg up. There's a difference between struggling with something and trying, and God seeing that, versus you not having that in you and not doing it at all, and not giving a damn at all. You know what? They don't want it, whatever. They don't want me, whatever. I'm still going. And that's the narcissist. You don't want anything to do with them, they're still gonna go. You don't want to deal with them, because they're toxic and their energy is no good for you, and you're trying to do the right thing and stay away, they're still gonna go. They don't respect people's boundaries. Some of y'all called them bullies a few years ago on my channel. Y'all tried to put me on game. They're bullies. I was triggered by that. I didn't like that because I felt that I was giving them some type of power by calling them a bully. I'm like, they're not a bully. Y'all wasn't trying to give them power. Y'all were just trying to give me an insight on how to deal with them by giving them a label that I could possibly understand and giving me a reference point where I could move on from and try to further break down how to deal with these folks. Because yes, they are bullies. They think they can do whatever they want, talk to people however they want, treat people however they want. And the thing is, a lot of them are just undercover cowards because they do this in covert, subtle ways that you can't even tell it's happening until you feel the burn and have enough time to sit and deal with the sting. If you didn't catch on early enough and you're like, yo, that wasn't right. Something wasn't right about that. That should not have happened. But some of us don't expect this or aren't even aware until it happens to us because we don't have none of this to give. You know, the game is rigged. I do experiments now. I don't be mean to people, but when I'm not nice to people, I could tell they feel it. There are certain people who I'm not mean to, but I'm not gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna be neutral. And if you don't like my neutrality, that means you need to stop living a fallacy. Because if you're not cool with me and you're playing with me and you think it's a game to deal with me, then I'm not gonna let you make me upset. If you do, I'm just gonna calm down and relax again. But I'm not gonna let you take me to a place that I don't want to go. I'm not gonna let you take me to a place that I've evolved from, that I've leveled up from. I know how to deal with situations like this now. You don't win. I do. you don't win. I do. God does. God in me wins. Not you. So it is what it is, y'all. Puppets don't have no soul. So you could take whatever from this video that you want. There's been multiple meanings given with this title. And there's that word y'all want to hear, ladies. Given. I said it without saying it. I didn't mean to say it, but I done said it. Some lady out there is putting her two little fingers together. Somewhere there's a sister out there putting her two little fingers together. She just clapping them two little fingers. So it's to the point now to where you just have to observe certain people, not be affected by it. Just accept them for who they are. Accept them for who they're going to be and stay away from them and distance yourself from them. And I want you to know this, and I want you to hold on to this. These people hate themselves. When they try to make you upset, the amount of anger that you feel or that you're going through, that's their hate. That's the hate that they have for themselves. The people who are trying to upset you, the people who are trying to frustrate you, that energy that you feel that's not yours, that's how they feel toward themselves. That's how they feel about themselves. And they're trying to transfer it into you. Because they don't want to feel that way by themselves. These might be people who were attacked early on in life, and they think this is normal, is a normal way to treat people, when it's not. But we're not going to be nobody's sucker, nobody's victim, nobody's punching bag, doormat, none of that. Footstool, none of that. None of it. I can hear Finesse 2 times on this beat. I can hear Finesse 2 times on there, yo. Had the cereal with the no milk, Gucci shirt with the no silk. Yeah, I can hear Finesse 2 times on here. And yo, that's the crazy part, because they're literally cruising for a bruising, and with everything that you've already dealt with and overcome, and everything that you've already had to put to the side, they really don't know how lucky they are that you're choosing a higher power and you're sparing these folks. But you could spare them all you want. You know what? I'm gonna spare you. They could walk off, they could run off, they could be healthy off. Guess what? You might spare them. You might let it go. The vengeance is mine, doth saith the Lord. You could let it go. You might not do anything about it. Vengeance is mine, doth saith the Lord. And do you really want to? So some people will say that, and when you say that and you don't understand the full meaning of it, it's like you're just waiting for this God in the sky to just throw a lightning bolt down on one of your enemies. Get him, God. It's the law. You cannot go against the law. If you break the law, what happens? You break the law, the police gonna come after you. You break the law, you get locked up. You break the law, there's consequences. Even if you get away free, you're not gonna be able to move a certain way for a certain amount of time. There's consequences to breaking the law. There's consequences to doing things that are against the law. And it's the same way with the Lord. Lordy Lord. It's the same way with the law. All they did was the word Lord. All they did was put a D on it and the law. It's law. It's a law. God works by laws and principles. That's why he has commandments. You may not do anything to these people, and you shouldn't, because you don't have to. Why waste your time? God wants you to focus on you and what they tried to separate you from, which was your connection with Him. He gonna break these people down. He gonna destroy your enemies. He is. I'm telling you, He is. That's crazy. Somebody tried to said they was gonna shoot you, and they shot themselves. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, to God be the glory, man. I'm telling he's already getting them. And see, it may happen in ways that you may not understand or ways that you may not see. And just because you want it to happen now doesn't mean it's gonna happen now. God works in mysterious ways. Ain't know when He's gonna get them. It's His law. He's going to get them. It's universal law. Whatever what you sow is what you reap. If you plant corn seeds in the ground, are you gonna get papaya plant? Are you gonna get a papaya tree? And you can't plant corn kernels and get papaya. You can't plant an apple seed and get a pear. Whatever you sow is what you reap. All right. Whatever you did, that goes for all of us. And that's what I'm saying. They blow this being a good person thing out of proportion. You're not a good person. It's what I consider to be a good person for me. I'm going off of my own consideration. If I leave to me personally, if I mind my business, if I leave people alone, if I take no for an answer, if I'm not forcing myself out here on folks, come on now. That there are certain things that you just shouldn't do when it comes to dealing with other people. You don't have no business trying to torture or torment other people. But we're strong enough now to when you become strong enough to be able to just look at people and the things they do, you know God's gonna get them. All you gotta do is just sit back and look at them and just shake your head. Universe is on your ass. You got some whatever. You're going to get what you put out. So whatever. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't look for it to happen. It's going to happen. It's nothing for you to wait for. It's nothing for you to look for. It's nothing for you to wait and watch. You're supposed to live your life. Don't worry about when it's going to happen. How it's going to happen. It's already happening. You don't know what's going on with this person. They might be a patient 5, 10 years from now. God forbid. Because we don't wish nothing on anybody. They may be a patient a few years down the line. Talk about when is it going to happen. They might end up a patient 10 years down the line. Shoot, that's why I'm glad I don't have any. Shoot, I could shoot. I was a maybe dad. I escaped being a father this year, y'all. I was a maybe dad for the past few months. I had a maybe mama. I had a maybe mama and I was a maybe dad. It's the first channel you have never heard that term coined on. A maybe mama. Maybe mama. Not a baby mama. A maybe mama. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Shout out to my maybe mama. If anybody got a maybe mama, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh Lord, not dead. Oh no. I mean, that's the well. Hey, you get what you give. You get what you give, and yeah, a lot of those things happen to people. You wake up and this person was wiped out. More news at 11. Shoot. I escaped that thing. Maybe mama. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. In my case, it ain't. Maybe mama. I was a maybe dad. I don't want to be a stepdad no more. You know, I'm tired of taking care of somebody else's kids that's not yours. Sing it, fellas. I don't want to be a stepdad no more. Because I'm tired of taking care of somebody else's kids because they're yours. I said, I don't want to be a stepdad no more. That's my new hit single, y'all. I don't want to. I'm a YNW Melly that thing. I don't want to be a stepdad no more. Y'all know I'm tired of taking care of somebody else's kids. That's a chore. Because I don't want to be a stepdad no more. I don't want to be a stepdad. I don't want to be a maybe dad. I don't want a maybe mama. No, thank you. I'm straight. Because I don't want to be a stepdad no more. Y'all know I'm tired of taking care of somebody else's kids. That's a chore. Somebody rolling somewhere. Somebody is split a seam just now. Yeah, I don't want to be a stepdad no more. Y'all know I'm tired of taking care of somebody else's kids because that's a chore. Because I don't want to be a stepdad no more. Yo, Father's Day, I'm throwing myself a celebration. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a Drew Tube special this Father's Day. We're gonna have a whole. I might do one Mother's Day too. I might do one Mother's Day too. You know, for the righteous women out there. I'm gonna be celebrating good women all day on Mother's Day. Shout out to the good women, fellas. Do not pay for anything until you get a paternity test. I don't care if that baby come out looking like you done. Oh, what up, Junior? Get a paternity test. Oh, what up, Junior? Okay, yeah, Junior Isha. What's going on, girl? I spit you out, huh? I don't care if you done spit out Junior. Oh, whoa. I don't care if you done spit or Junior Isha. Yeah, yo, this time y'all seen me with my teacher robe on. Yeah, I'm very natural. All right, I got natural hair, got a natural blanket on me. I just don't feel like being seen right now. I just get y'all lucky. Y'all caught a glimpse. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I still look good. I'm just not in the game of showing too much right now. But you know, the Lord wanted y'all to see me, and y'all saw me. I'm always glowing. This is my freedom glow. This is my freedom glow. This is my free at last. Thank God Almighty. I'm not paying child support. Shit. This shit, maybe the maybe is a no, sir. A no. Negatory. I'll pay for that stuff 1,000,000 times if it means I get to be free. I'll buy that stuff 50 times over if it means I get to be free. I'll pay for everything. If I could, yo, what? Man, y'all don't even know the half of it. All the mental preparation that I was getting myself ready for. All the stuff that I was trying to get myself ready for. Oh, no. Hell no. But now I get to do it for myself. Now I get all the things that I was about to do for you. I get to do for Drew. All the things I get to do them for me. And that's what it's all about. People got the nerve to tell you it ain't about you and you're selfish. Negro, please. I'll be the most selfish, all about me person in the world. All right, fellas? Fellas, don't pay for Nathan until you get a DNA test. And if they won't, if she won't give you a DNA test, then keep your money to yourself. Like Capital One, what's in your wallet? You ain't gonna know. What's in your wallet? None of your damn business. Hey, none of your business. Yo, don't ever do anything that you don't want to do. Don't let nobody tell you to do anything that goes against the way you do things. If you do things a certain way and that way's been working for you, don't consider anything different even for a second. Because it could change your life forever. If you do one thing one way, keep doing it that way, because that one way is the fun way. And if you don't do it the one way, it won't be the fun way. It'll be a done day. It'll be a done day and no longer a fun day. I know you want to be a fun person. Stay fun. And this isn't a shot to people who have taken certain routes with their life, but when you it's just certain things are different when you don't have any ties to certain people. If those people were trying to do you dirt or trying to destroy you, and I feel for people in those positions because I thought I was going to be in one. Man, all you have to do is put in enough work to where you don't feel the devilishness from the other person. If you have a soul tie, all you have to do is put in enough work to destroy whatever this person is trying to construct in your life. It's going to take a lot of time, but you're going to have to work very hard and destroy what this person is trying to build. If you have a bitter baby mama trying to ruin your life, you're going to have to work very hard to try to make sure that doesn't happen. You may have to, you're going to have to do everything in your power. You have to become super you. So that way this witch doesn't destroy your life. Because there are some witches out here that don't care about your life. They don't care about their own life. Newsflash, some of these witches don't even care about the damn child life. And us men, we know that. Be like, you trying to take control and you don't even care about your life, let alone the child life. and you want to be in control, being connected to something like that is a crazy situation, fellas. Be careful which tunnel you stick your train in. Chugga chugga choo choo. All right, be careful what tunnel you stick your train in. Chugga chugga choo choo. And make sure you whatever that little thing is in the front that knocks all the stuff out the way of the train, make sure you put one of those on your train. All right. And to get rid of that sugar stain. All right, be careful be careful what track you put your train on, because it may be a song that'll never end. This is the song that never ends. How annoying would that be? This is the song. And when I was a kid, I used to love me some Lamb Chop. This is the song that never ends, and it goes on and on, my friend. As an adult, I can see how that could be annoying. I can see how I still love it, because the youthful part of me is like, oh, my childhood. But as an adult, I can see how that could be annoying. And you don't ever want to have a song that you can't turn off, because it'll make you. I don't even want to talk about what it'll make you want to do. But God give you the strength if you are in that position. All right, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. God's not just saying that. Those aren't just words. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Yo, A-Pants Tay, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there. Yo, it took me a while to get there, because you have to control your energy. I'm at the point now where I've realized exactly what you're saying, and it's all energy. Once you realize how to control your energy, and once you have, once you realize that what you thought ain't what you thought, you've been hoodwinked, you've been bamboozled. Snoop Dogg didn't lie when he said witches ain't. He didn't say women, he said witches ain't. There's a difference between a woman and a witch. And witches ain't shit. Okay? Women are everything. Women are doctors. Women are lawyers. Women are professionals. Women are wonderful people. All right? Women are healers. Women are nurturers, mothers, daughters. Women are a lot of good things. Oh, but witches. Witch. And I don't even mean, I don't even mean people who are into high sciences. All right, shout out to people who are in positive, spiritual high sciences, doing good works. You seen The Wizard of Oz? Are you a good witch or a bad witch? You seen The Wizard of Oz? Are you a good witch or a bad witch? And yeah, that's my instrumental playing in the background, if you didn't know. But man, it's to the point now where it's all about energy. And I feel so free. I feel so at peace. I'm able to relax in public without feeling like I'm being controlled or manipulated by an outfit and a jiggle or a shake. Men, do you hear me? All right, I've broken the spell, and you should too. All right, be nonchalant, because that's really all there is to be. Be nonchalant. What you mean that stuff doesn't exist anymore, A-Pants Tay? Ah, what you mean that doesn't exist anymore? Like anything that men are, all the things that men are looking for died in the 90s. All the, yo, you ain't lying, Apen. Yo, all the things that men are looking for died in the 90s. That's when all that stuff died. Yo, exactly. And it's to the point now where I'm literally about to start asking questions. Like, like I'm like, if you linger too much in front of me, I'm just gonna start asking you questions. Like, do you want to give me your phone number or something? Because like, I'm about to start calling out sexual harassment because the way they're dressed and the way they operate, you shouldn't even be coming near me looking like that. You shouldn't even be coming near a real man looking like that, because this whole attention thing is, you want attention, do something worthwhile. You want attention, give me a check. You want attention, be a aid to the progress of my process. You want attention, I did this for you, daddy. I know you're trying to do this, I know you're working on this. This is what I did, daddy. That's the only thing that makes sense. If you're not coming bearing gifts, then you're wasting my time, because you're bearing gifts to somebody. You are bearing gifts to somebody. Yo, when you start to not need something from someone who has something that wants to be needed, you're gonna get some hostility, Bone. You're gonna get some hostility because you're falling back. You fell back. You're not chasing. You gotta, we all had a little bit of chase in us, but once we realize it's a dead end chase, you put that energy to better use. To chase is a waste. I'll talk. We can talk. I don't mind having a conversation. I ain't that type of guy. I ain't afraid to talk to a girl. We can talk. I just know what to do now. I know what to do. I know not what to do. I know what I'm not bringing up in the conversation. Even if you talk about it, I'm changing the subject on that ass. Oh, okay, all right. Well, what did you have for dinner this evening? Oh, okay, all right, well, okay, all right. Well, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What's your body count? What is your body count? If your body count if I ask you your body count, and it's looking like I need to get some streamers, some champagne, and I need to go to Times Square and wait for the ball to drop, what are we doing here? If your body count look like a date on the calendar, what are we doing here? If your body count looking like an area code, what are we doing here? Body count looking like an area code. Body count looking like a social security number. But, you know, and the thing is, it's like, here's the thing, right? I appreciate ladies, man. Listen, this is nothing against the ladies. There's such thing, zip code body count. There's such thing as there's such thing as accepting things as they are. It's there's such things as accepting things as they are. Women say all men are the same. Usually, when if men say all women are the same, it's a problem. But I know what females are. I have a really good idea, and it's getting better. I'm beginning to have a good idea of what's what. And you know what? You ain't gotta call them dirty. You know, we ain't gotta call them dirty or nothing like that, because you know they're people too. At the end of the day, they're just women. They're females, and females are gonna do what females are gonna do. You know, if you're with a female and certain things are happening the way she feels they are, she's gonna find another dude. It's just a certain ways that they're wired to behave a certain way, and it's just the way it is. We're not over here to bash them for it or hate them for it or even be upset. We're here to accept them for it. We're here to accept the part of them they won't even accept themselves. That's what a real man's here to do. We're here to accept the part of these women that they're afraid to accept themselves. I mean, it's okay if they're sneaky. Once you realize they're sneaky, they don't have to be dirty. You just don't trust them. You trust that you can't trust them. I mean, they don't deal with accountability, so you just have to accept that. They do not hold themselves accountable, but they'll hold you accountable. And it's just, I mean, hey, me personally, I love women. You feel me? I love women for the way they are. I understand what y'all are saying, and I feel where y'all are coming from. Y'all are right. But me personally, and I know y'all are right there with me too, I just accept them for who they are, because there's no other way to wrap your mind around it. They're going to be who they were put here to be. And they're like, you have to, it's certain things you have to do, and it's certain ways you have to deal with them to get it's nothing really bad when it comes to women. You just have to figure out the best way to get the best interaction when you deal with them. That's really all it is. That's really all women is just figuring out how to get the best interaction out of the ones that you're dealing with in your life. And once you figure that out, because there are some guys out there that are talking to some of the girls y'all with right now. I hate to break it to you, but it's just the honest to God truth. There's certain guys that got y'all woman head over heels, and she's still in a relationship with you right this very second, texting you this second, calling, hey baby, love you, good night. And she got the dude that, if you're not the dude that's really doing it, and I'm not saying this to try to scare nobody or anything like that, if there are certain things that you're not doing for that woman, her mind, body, and soul, it's another man out there taking control. And that's just the way it is, fellas. And it's like when women say like, "Oh, you don't understand me," or "You don't listen to me," or "You don't get me," or blah blah blah. All these things. That's really what they mean. They want the dude. They want the dude out. But yo, here's the thing. It's not like that. It's not like he buys flowers for me kind of thing, or he will spend hours on the phone. It's not that kind of thing. It's just like how you interact with them. It's an energy kind of thing. And once you figure out how to interact with them a certain way, it's like you don't get too close to them because you know what that brings. So it's like you really like you have to deal with women in a way that suits you best. Not giving all your time to them, not seeing them every day, even if they want to see you every day, even if they tell you they're going to go see somebody else. If you won't see me, I'm going to go see someone else. Go ahead. It's not going to be me. But see, hey, that's the thing. And see, you can all you have to do is just, get yourself in a certain position and you could deal with women however you want. All you have to do is get yourself in a certain position and you can deal with them however you want. Not in a toxic way, not in a abusive way, but you know how they be picking and choosing and oh well, I don't like your hair. Oh well, you're short. Oh well, you're too skinny. Oh well, you're big boned. Whatever preference they got, you get yourself right. You get to do that, and you the one that's supposed to be doing it anyway, because it's seven to them to one of us. They don't even they can't do what we do as far as the way our bodies work. They can do what we do if they want. But once you hit a pump, once a punching bag is hit so many times, once a punching bag is hit, once something is used so many times, would you like how many people would go to a sneaker store and buy a pair of shoes that was black on the bottom? Would you go? I mean, they would have to be some of the flyest Jordans. I mean, they'd have to be a pair that you could sell for triple the price and get a awesome ROI, get you a good return of investment. And then you know what I'm saying, it'd have to be one of those type of things. But who would go into a store and you know what? I want those. I forget that new pair. What's up with that pair? They got some history. They got a story to tell. They got experience. They may be fun to wear. They may be fun to put. Oh, these are broken in. Oh, these. Oh, okay. These are a little easier to wear. These. Okay. They are comfortable. There's nothing like a new pair. Ain't nothing like a new pair. Hey, these never been worn before. Nobody's put this on before. I'm the first one. Ain't nothing like, you know that new shirt feel? You take it out the pack, might not have, you take it, as soon as you take it out the Hanes pack, crispy white tee. It's nothing like putting on that brand new white tee. That's why they made this song. Yup, in my white tee. Yep, they ain't saying my used tee. Where's the song out about a used tee? Ain't no song out about a used tee. I don't think, yo, what? A used tee? You couldn't present a used product to anybody like it was brand new and had them take you seriously. You cannot present used products like they're brand new and expect to be taken serious. And that's why a lot of people are getting dealt with the way they are, because people know what they have to offer. And if you're putting too much into it, if you're treating something like something that is not, you end up getting the runaround. They want to be treated like real normal human beings. Half of them want to be ignored. You ignore a bad chick, you just made her day. She feels normal. You know how many dudes are looking her up and down and looking at her in her revealing clothes? And if you just act like it's nothing, of course you see it. How could you not see it? Goddamn, everybody see it. The way some of y'all be walking around here. Good God Almighty. The way some of these ladies look, I gotta stop one time and thank the Creator one time. God, I thank you. But come on now. You can't. I don't want no half-eaten meal. Yo, what? The old me? What? Hey man, we got this plate of food here. Somebody done nibbled off of it, but we'll give it to you for full price. If the waiter brought your plate out and was nibbling off your meal, would you still pay for it? You know what? This is your plate. This is your meal. It's hot. It's fresh. I just took a little bite off of it. And he said, "Nah, the thank God part. Hey, I shoot. Maybe I need to upgrade. Maybe I'm not at your level yet, Tay. But for some of the way these ladies look, I'd be like, oh my goodness. You know, shoot. Man, me personally, I appreciate a good shape. But not only do I appreciate a good shape, I appreciate a good personality now. It's not just about shape. It's not just about the breast. It's not just about the rest. It's not just about the booty. It's not your booty. It's your beauty. And that's really what I'm on right now. It's not your booty, it's your beauty. Because you could have the nicest booty in the world and have the most dankest personality that I never came across. You could be bad on the outside and even worse on the inside. Don't you bring me no bad news. You seen the Wizard of Oz? You remember Eveline? No, I'll take an Eveline. I'll take an Eveline. All right, I'll take an Eveline that ain't never been touched before. We ain't gonna take it there. But look, y'all know what I was about to say. Look, man. You what? Try to give your girl a used dress. I want you to go to Goodwill right now and put a package on it with a brand new bow, a brand new box. I want you to get the nicest box you could possibly get and get her a dress from Goodwill. Even if it's top name brand, she's probably still gonna be there are some women that would appreciate that. You know, there are some good women that would appreciate whatever you get them. And we're not talking about them. You can go pick a dandelion out the ground. You can go pick a dandelion out the ground, and there are some women that'll be like, you know what? Thank you for that. You took the time to walk outside and pick this dandelion out the dirt and hand it to me. Thank you. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. And then there are some that look at you like you're dumb. How dare you do something for me and it's not good enough? So even though you did something good and got something that I could use, and I'm still gonna use it because I'm a user. What you gave to me is still gonna get used. I'm just not gonna appreciate it because I'm trying to manipulate you and make you do more because I feel that you need to do more because I'm not worth it. Oh, he said use people like use shit. Oh, that's not true. There's some people out there, some normal functional people that go get some decent stuff from from the thrift stores and whatnot. We can't just say all that. There might be some decent stuff in there. He said use people like use shit. I wouldn't take it that far. But you can't present like she wouldn't take you serious. You will not be taken serious if you were to give a certain type of female something that was already worn, something already used. She ill. She'll look at you like you crazy. But these are the same people who will be trying to share themselves with you, Drew, and whoever else. All right, they be trying to share themselves with however many, and be wanting you to accept them and respect them as top notch. And everybody deserves respect. You know, we're not here to not respect anybody, but it's just there's certain ways. If a man didn't carry himself like a man, a woman would not be able to biologically or psychologically accept it. When they say it all the time, oh well, you're not a man, or just half the time is their opinion. A good majority of the time is their opinion, and then there are some dudes that just ain't men, and then maybe sometimes there's a situation where you may not be the man or whatever, or a man, but it's not to that person's, it's not to their judgment. You may just not be at that level yet, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you're not like a man. You just may not all the way be where a man should be yet. And as long as you know that you need to get there, and you're aware that hey, I could do better. I could step it up. I could, what this person's saying is credible, is valuable. But just make sure they're not telling you that just so you can step up for them. There's some women out here that's putting the pressure on y'all and trying to, well, hurry up and do this and do that and do this. What? No. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. If you don't like it, then kick rocks. People don't have to be in your life. And once you get to that level where you're ready to kick people out your life at the drop of a dime, that's true freedom right there. You're saving yourself a headache, hassle. You're saving yourself a lot of trouble. All right, because puppets have no soul. So stay strong out there, y'all. All right, stay strong out there, whether it's witches, whether it's warlocks, all right? Whatever it might be. So we got 2 men in the chat. So we got 15 ladies watching, and we got 2 good men in the chat. Shout out to the 15 ladies watching, and shout out to the 2 men that are communicating with me back and forth. And however other many men might be in, many men, shout out to the other men that might be in here too. All right, shout out to my men in here. All right, and shout out to my ladies too. Shout out to the ladies too. We got the 2 good brothers in here I'm chatting with, and we got the 1 lady. Oh man, yeah, I know A-Pants Tay. Yeah, right. And you see, I'm breaking the psychosis, brother. I'm breaking the psychosis. It's a mind control, and the crazy part is, what I was thinking about the other day, bro. You know how they say that men who treat women bad get better treatment than dudes who treat them good, and there's videos all online that support that. A dude will step in and step up and be a stepdad and do everything for a woman and get treated like garbage, But the dude she probably actually got the baby with, that she's still sleeping with, that treats her like trash, still gets the hit. Still gets the hit. Still gets the benefits of being with her. No attitude. She know not to fuss and fight with him. He might even slap her, and she might like it. And I definitely don't advocate hitting females, because that is not okay. That's not right. That's not good. All right, that's not good. But there are some women that will, and let a good man get attitude, but a bad dude could slap, be this, be that. You could be this, be that, and you could be that. And guess what? And he'll be right back. And he'll be this, be that, and be back. So it's like there's a lot. What I have come to the conclusion to is that this good man thing is manipulation. You do something that benefits the female. You do what the female wants. He's a good man. That man that does what's best for him, he ain't gonna get that. That man that does what he need to do for his life and don't put anything in front of that, he ain't gonna get that. Not from, those types of women. But that's why you shouldn't even want to deal with those types of women in the first place. For anything serious. If it's something fun, that's different. Have fun, have your fun. All right? But just be smart. All right? Say that again? I don't know about all that. I mean, yo, right. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Her? I had a hit with the Tim the Tool Man. Huh? Yeah, right. We got God over here. And the Bible says that is the man is the head. Is God, man, woman, and child. These women some women today want to be above the man and God. Total, utter craziness. But that's why, as a man, you have to realize that, you know what? I have to take control here. The women in your life are even waiting for you to take control. All that attitude, all that fussing and fighting, that stuff is smoke and mirrors. You gotta don't be phased by that. If she's not supposed to be there, she's just not supposed to be there. If she's not supposed to be there, she's not supposed to be there. But all that other stuff, I don't even be phased by half of that stuff. All right, certain things females do, and I really don't deal with the tests, but really, if you're not a type of dude that deals with the tests, all you have to do is just not get tested. As far as her tests, definitely go to the doctors and get tested and make sure you're clean as a string bean. All right, definitely go to the doctors, get tested, make sure you're clean as a string bean. And this is why you definitely want to be safe anyway, because it's this big argument about who's giving what to who, but who's the most active, who's out here giving that thing up. I can't walk outside with some tights on and have somebody walk up to me and ask me for my phone number. I probably could, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't want to give my phone number to that person. I damn sure wouldn't be out here in no tights. Certain people could walk out with the right thing on and get approached 20 times in one day. Girl, it was that dress right there. He, him, them, the hot dog man, the mailman, the policeman. Oh man. I'm starting to, man, yo, those nurse outfits. I know what that's about now. Home health aid chicks. I know what that's about. Them girls are some freaks, party animals. They are some freaks. He said those aid family weirdos. Yo, they are some freaks. They taking care of things all right. They taking care of job security. Whatever I gotta do to keep this job, old man. It's like, nah, y'all didn't hear that. I didn't say that. Y'all didn't hear that from me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's not what they do. It's not what they do, guys. They don't do that, guys. They be keeping them nurse jobs. They got some. They be scrubbing all right. They be scrubbing all right. They be scrubbing. They be scrubbing in them scrubs. Scrubbing the doctor, the patient. They be scrubbing. They be scrubbing. They be getting they scrub on in them scrubs. Scrub a dub dub. Show your boy some love. Yo, scrub a dub dub. Show me some love. They be scrubbing in them scrubs. Scrubbing. They be getting they scrub on. Doctors, patients. My grandfather is not sure if he wants you to be the nurse or not. He didn't like the bath he got earlier. What do you mean? The bath wasn't all that. That's what I mean. My grandfather said the bath wasn't all that. I can go give him another one. That's up to you. That's up to you. You know, he's gonna decide which nurse he wants. And if you are the nurse that he wants, you're the nurse he wants. Because there's another nurse that's, she comes over. I'm going to give him a bath right now. I'll give him another bath right now. Oh, hey, it's just my grandpa. Hey, it's just my grandpa. Good bath, good money. He's an old man. You gotta wash the royal parts, okay? It's like, nah, we taking it too far. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Y'all seen Prince Hakeem? These nurse aides be doing the Prince Hakeem. Should we wash the royal, sir? Maybe scrub a dub in them royal parts. Shit, I'm gonna have me a couple. That's why I'm getting my bread up. Shit, when I'm 90, what? I'm still gonna be fly to my eye, but when I'm 90, if I'm blessed to live that long, when I'm 80, so it's gonna be some scrubs. There's gonna be some scrubs around. I'm gonna be running a tight shift. It's gonna be some mental work going on over here. Now, I'm not talking about the caregivers at 90. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the receiver at 90. I'm talking about me receiving care at 90. I'm gonna have me some scrubs around. It's gonna be some scrub love. I'm 90. I can't do much. Give me a bath, baby. Give me a bath, baby. He said those income caregivers at 90, LOL. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I was about to say, don't nobody want no wrinkled up caregiver? I'll give you a bath. Like, lady, I don't even think you I don't think you able to give yourself a bath. You can't wash me yourself. You definitely can't wash me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I might just slip and fall tomorrow. You know, I might just fake and slip me. I might just fake and slip me a fall tomorrow. I need a caregiver. Yeah, for the income. But see, that's why I won't be. That's why I won't be running that till I'm 90. Right now, I got game and I got my looks. Right now, I got some game and I got my looks. All right, right now I got some game. I got my looks. When I'm 90, maybe we can hit the books. But it's still gonna be some game attached to it. I'm not just gonna be just. That's all. No, that's not gonna feel good at all. I like to feel good when I like to feel good. No, 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 not for shoot. No. But see, when I'm older, I mean, that's all they come for when you're older is your money. That's all you got that they want is your money. When you're 90, what else you got to give but money? You ain't got nothing aesthetically pleasing at 90. No offense. At 90, I mean, come on now, fellas. Let's keep it real. In our mind, we always gonna be, you know. But at 90, at 90, you know, when you hit the sugar dumpling stage, hey, sugar dumpling. Hey, sweet pea. Hey, sweet pea. You know, when you turn 90. But nah, man. I'm seeing men all over social media say, "Do not get married, bro." I'm seeing men all. I'm talking about men that was in it to win it. They're saying, "Do not get married." It's okay to slow down, but I mean, you could slow down from being around, but makes you shoot. I'm still gonna have me a Rolodex. I'm still gonna have me a good. I'm still gonna have me at least a good 5, maybe 6. Are you acting up? Okay. Are you acting up? Okay. Oh, you acting up? Oh, okay. Damn, you acting up? Oh, okay. Where can I find my peace at? Shoot, I'm off. Shoot. I mean, depending on what you consider fun, there's never like you don't have to wild out just to have fun. You don't have to be doing nothing crazy just to have fun. It could be a different experience. You know, it could be just meeting one new person or something. You know, you don't have to be all out in the streets like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm yes. Yeah, I'm avoiding that government stuff. But yeah, that is a trap. That whole marriage stuff, that is a trap. It it decreases the amount of power that a man has in the relationship or in the marriage. I just know me. I know what I want, you know. And it's not that like it's not that I wouldn't get married. It's just you can't. It doesn't make sense now. In the day and age we live in, it just does not make sense. It's too much temptation. It's too much unfaithfulness. Too much lack of loyalty. People can't even have relationships. People can't even be boyfriend and girlfriend. How you gonna get married? And do you see these? Do you see the man? Do you see the dudes that these chicks are marrying? Half the time you could just look at it and see it's for money. Chick got tattoos, look like she, still in the streets, and the dude the dude look all soft and pudgy and square, look like he need to do some sit-ups or go to the gym. 'Cause I know I need to do some sit-ups, but it look like he need to do some sit-ups, look like he need to go to the gym. Like they don't even they don't, like you could tell that she's not even physically attracted to the man. You could look at the woman and tell she's not even physically attracted to the man. He just signed his life away. Like, ladies, we're not trying to shit on the ladies, but it's like, as a man, what do you look like signing your life? There are women coming out. It's like, yo, Aisha Curry's got a NBA player. She's saying that he's not her dream man, and she's married to him. She's married to him, and she said that he's not her dream guy. They got kids together. They've been together for over a decade, I'm sure, before the marriage. And it was even, I think, I'm not sure how long they've been married, but they got kids that's at least 10, 11. They had to have been married for over a decade. And he done gave her everything. He's a multi-millionaire basketball player, superstar athlete. And he's not the man of your dreams, and you got with him still? Now she's doing all these podcasts talking about he's corny and he's lame and all this stuff. Like, fellas, come on now. You can give them the world, baby girl. You can give them the world and they still wouldn't be worth it. That's my version. I could give you the world, baby girl, and you still wouldn't be worth it. You damn sure gotta be perfect. You gotta we gotta require some things from these women. Not just looking beautiful, not just looking good, not just a big old pair of boobs, not just a big butt. You gotta have some requirements from these females. There's some things that they need to do, and we're not just talking about sexually. You have to be a participant in the upliftment and betterment of my life. I don't know what you mean, Childish Gambino 3000, but yeah, man, I just be looking at certain situations and I'm like, bruh, like, don't do it. Like, bruh, this like she's not into you like that. She ain't into you like that. But puppets have no soul, y'all. Puppets have no soul. No matter who the puppet is being used by, they have no soul, y'all. Puppets have no soul. Yo, we got two fellas in the chat. Yo, when I said there was two men in the chat and there was hella ladies watching, somebody put a period in the chat. Videos Q7T, whoever that is. But it is we got two fellas in the chat, and we must have 16 females watching, unless we got some quiet guys in here that just don't feel like saying nothing. Bone is chopping it up. Ape Hands Tay is chopping it up. How we got 17 people in the chat and we only got 2 people chopping it up with me? Make that make sense. Where y'all hiding at? 17 people. Somebody in their living room right now watching with another person talking shit. That's what somebody's doing. Watch the number drop. Watch the number drop. Somebody in their living room right now with another person running their mouth. Talking about what this is and what this ain't and who ain't this and who ain't that. Well, stop watching, girl. We're not talking about you videos. What I said was, when I said there was a certain amount of, when I mentioned the demographic between the men and women, you put a period in the chat. And I had saw that, so I'm not sure if that was in reference to what I was talking to, but I figured it was. When I had said that there was, because it was only 2 people talking, and it was it was the 2 brothers chopping it up. Okay, so yeah, so yo, Ape Hands Tay put period. All right, so videos, would you be a male or would you be a female? And y'all see how I'm going with this male first. Would you be a male or a female videos? Answer the question. Oh, old man. All right. Okay, that's why I always go with man first. Okay. You got you some scrubbers. You got you some scrub. Yo, you got some game to give. I'll stop talking and give you the floor. All right, we respect our elders on this channel, especially the elder men on this channel. Okay, and I wouldn't call we don't use the word old because I'm not trying to disrespect your cells and your ions. I'm not trying to disrespect you biologically. Okay, so what we're gonna call you, we're gonna give you the respect of calling you an elder. Okay, you are elder, sir. Shout out to you. And your scrubbers. Okay, and if you don't have none, we're sending you some. Okay, the universe is gonna bring you some scrubber dubbers. Okay, when them ladies knock on your door in them uniforms, don't find it strange. All right, just open up the door and don't complain. And when you get that Social Security check, make it rain. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. I ain't doing you like that, Unc. Unc got some game with him. I know you got some game with your videos. Yeah, watch that. Yo, if you are undercover lady, posing as an old man, I'm done with you. Who calls themselves an old man? I'm just playing with you, pops. We just playing but you better be a pops. All right. You better be a elder. All right. You better be a unc. Oh man, you're in your 50s, man. Just see, man, just because you're not 12, stop calling yourself an old man. You don't gotta be 12. You're in your 50s. You're youthful. You don't have to be young, but you're youthful. I am youthful. Say it with me, chat. I am youthful. You can still have your youth. You can still be youthful. There's people who's 85 that's still youthful. You look at them, they're lively, they're vibrant, they're not old, evil, and crusty. Their face isn't petrified from all that hate. Them old haters got that petrified look. Hey, he said, all right. He said, peace. Have a nice night. Hey, you too, brother. You too. Stay youthful out here in these streets. Stay youthful on them. Yo, when I made this melody, I played it to myself probably for at least like 10 hours. I listened to this thing. I listened to this thing over and over again for at least like a good 2 3 hours. I just sat and just listened to it back to back. I think this is one of the hardest melodies I ever created so far. It's not done yet. Like this shit just be coming to my head, and then I just hum it to myself, and then I lay it down. Like I know I could sell this to somebody. But I know I could sell this to somebody. I might give it to my I might give it to my boy in Florida. Oh no, this is the same beat. This is the same beat I've been playing the whole live stream. I just see the thing is I did it piece by piece so it wouldn't get played out. I just let y'all hear this for like the first hour. I just had that playing so it wouldn't, you all wouldn't get bored of it. And sooner or later I just started turning different pieces on. I started turning different pieces on, so it wouldn't be boring and wouldn't be too repetitive. That's really all beat is. It's the same sounds, just moved around and switched up. Like if you dissect the beat and you really listen to it, it's like similar sounds. Some are turned on, some are turned on in different parts, and some are turned off at different parts. Yeah, you should. You should learn how to make beats. You should. You should learn how to make you a beat and buy you a house. Who doesn't want to do that? Why can't you be the next Scott Storch? Yeah, why can't you be the next Scott Storch? All I you gotta blend the sounds together. All you're doing is layering the sounds. When you make a beat, you're layering sounds. You gotta have a bass line, you gotta have a melody. Oh, so you already know what time it is. Oh, cool, that's what's up. Yo, engineers, man, they got the engineers get all the girls, man. The engineers get all the honeys. I love it. So it's like it's something that I'm not gonna stop doing. I could get this to finesse 2 times. I'm telling you, it may have to have some things tweaked. It may have it may have to have some things done to it. But if I was to like get with finesse 2 times and be like, yo, let's kick it, let's chill for a second. Let me show you some of the stuff that I got. I could get this to him, and he'd be like, "Yo, I want that." And that's how you have to feel about the stuff that you make. We got 18 people watching the channel right now. If you support this channel, send a donation to my Cash App or my PayPal. We've been going 2 hours strong. All right, if you like what you see, all right, sow a seed of prosperity. The more you give, the more you give back. Don't be stingy, and don't hold on to something that you think is going to cut you off from having it, all right, the more you give, the more you receive. If you want money, you got to give money. Whatever you want, you got to give. If you want certain things, you got to put certain things out into the universe. If you show support, it doesn't even have to be to me. If you show support to anybody's channel, if you show support to anybody, he said, "Yes, I heard you with that finesse 2 times. Mock flow is hard. Yeah, yeah. I can hear. I can hear him on here. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I'm still in Cali. Yeah, I could definitely hear finesse 2 times on here. Had to sit. What do you say? Eating cereal with no milk. Had it with no sugar. No booger. Yeah, I can hear finesse 2 times chewing this beat in half. Hey, it's all good. I mean, hey, there's 19 people in here, bro. I'm just talking to the people who can support. We got 19 people watching. If you can, cool. If not, hey, maybe next go round. But I mean, all YouTube channels need support. So I'm just raising some funds for mine because a lot goes into my channel, y'all. I buy books, you know. I got music playing in the background, and I put a lot of time into these beats. All right, I put a lot of time into these beats. I think this shit is so hard. I think it's the hardest. This the hardest one I made this far. I think. I just like I've been working on certain things, and I could just hear like the I could hear like the industry. Hey, shit, aren't we all? But see, I don't let those things apply to me. I wouldn't see yourself that way. See, that's the that's where the mind comes into play. There are certain things that you may perceive as real, that even if it is real, you could take your mind and do with it whatever you want to get the desired outcome or the result that you want. So you could be blackballed, but if you depend on how you look at the situation, that could not mean anything at all. I got some ideas, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap when I get into when I'm able to produce things and put products out and stuff like that. Like I have some really interesting ideas, and I it's like certain things I just know it's gonna do well. Oh, you will. Everything takes place in the mind. Everything takes place in your mind. Whatever you want or whatever you don't want, see the opposite result in your mind. I know it sounds cliche. I know it's not going to immediately change your situation, but what it will do is it will create a pathway in your mind for you to take subconsciously, which will without a doubt, because it's one of those laws, it will lead you to the direction that you want to go. There's no way getting around using your mind if you watch this channel. You're going to use your mind in a way that allows you to get what you want. You're going to, and you're gonna love it once you figure out. I know y'all get. I know y'all get it. I know y'all get it. But it's certain things I don't even. It's certain ways I don't talk like that anymore. I have to catch myself, and I'm always working on it. But it's certain things that I really got to be pissed off or really feel defeated to like get really negative, and then even still, I know it's some bullshit. So it's like I'm like, okay, I'm upset. I know this is fake. This isn't real. I gotta get back to. I have to get back to a better attitude, a better mindset. Yo, it's 11:47, y'all. We about to end this thing. I appreciate everybody for watching the live stream. We got a good 18 people in here. All right, so this is way better than I figured it was gonna be. We got 18 people in here, y'all. Shout out to Precious Jim. All right, hi. Only just realized you were live. Your videos helped me a lot. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, it could be. Hey, sometimes hate could be anywhere. Hate could be anywhere, and wherever it is, you have to deal with it. But the thing is, right? You're dealing with your response. You're dealing with yourself. Even the people who hate you, you're dealing with you. You're not dealing with them. Only thing they do is let you know that they don't like you, and they release some stank energy. That's all they could do is do something weird to try and make you feel bad about yourself because they are insecure and they don't like themselves, so they don't like you because you may appear to be doing better or feeling better than them. Even if certain people have more than you materialistically, if you are on a different level than them mentally or spiritually, some people will chide you for that. Or some people will chad you for that, excuse me. But it's really just about finding your inner strength. Once you find that strength, once you get tight with God and he allows you to see that strength that you have within yourself, you're going to be defeating this stuff left and right. And what I really want a lot of y'all to know is this: you can give to me, you can give to a church. It doesn't matter who you give to. You can go give to your favorite pastor if you want to. All right, because I'm not a pastor or nothing like that. You can give to whoever, but I'm telling you, if you give, it's going to enhance your relationship with the Most High. All right, and it doesn't matter who you give to. You don't have to give to me. You can go if you go to a church, you give to that church. If it just make sure you give right out of your check when you get paid, and I'm telling you, it will change your life. If you want to know more information on that, send me an email and we can talk about it. But I'm telling you, it will, because here's the thing, right? This is what a lot of people don't understand about giving tithes and stuff like that, because I was against it. I'm like, I'm not giving my damn money to nobody. Who the hell are you? It's not about you giving your money to the person, because you're giving your money to God. I know that sounds crazy, but that's why I said you could do it with me. You could do it with whoever you want. Find someone that you deem as good to give you want to find somebody you want to give to, and do it consistently. And I'm telling you, it's going to change your damn life. All right. And only you can get that experience for yourself, because you're putting your faith to the test when you demand God to do what he says he's going to do. A lot of people give and don't expect anything back in return. You're supposed to give expecting back more than what you gave. And when you give something to somebody, and you expect something back, it's something powerful in that, because you're putting your faith to the test and it's strengthening it, because you're counting on God to do something for you. And there's no tighter relationship you can have than giving your money to somebody, especially him. So it doesn't have to be me. Find somebody that you feel is a good representation of God and all that, and the Most High and all that, and tithe, yo. For real, I'm telling you, tithing is going to break curses in your life. It's going to break some curses in your life. Anything that you may be dealing with, anything that you may, and it may sound wild, but just find somebody. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be me. Find somebody to do this experiment with. You know what? I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give 10% of this check, and I'm gonna make sure that I give every time I get paid. And I'm telling you, that right there is gonna do something to you, and you have to see it for yourself. If you want more information on it, I'll give you some of the information that I found. Can't give you all my information because I'll be paying for this stuff. Some of it. All right, I'll be buying books and all these things and stuff like that. I invest in myself. All right, so you should find somebody to invest in, or somebody that you support, somebody that you feel is trustworthy. And when you do that, and because you're not giving it to the person, don't tell other people that you're doing it. Oh, that person's just gonna go buy some clothes. They're just gonna go buy a new shirt. They're just gonna go out to eat. It doesn't matter what they do with the money. You're giving it to God. They're just receiving it. It doesn't matter if they go buy a new pair of Jordans. If you give to God, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be corny. I'm not trying to be cringy or nothing like that. If you give to him, it's going to change your life. But the thing is, you have to do it consistently. It's called a financial harvest, all right? And you don't want to miss out on yours, all right? Because it's out there waiting for you. A lot of people are wondering why certain things aren't flowing and why certain things aren't working out. You're not attaching your faith to anything. And here's the thing, you have to be consistent with God. You have to be consistent. I'm just gonna do it this time, and then when I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna do it. You have to do it still. There's this I forget who it was. I think it was Peter or somebody went to talk to the old lady, right? And her son was dying, and instead of feeding her son, she fed one of the prophets or one of the apostles. And this is a Bible verse in the Bible. She fed the one of the apostles, or one of them people or whatever, the 12, whatever. She fed one of them, and that gave her life more increase. So like the things that you're holding on to, you're blocking certain things that would flow to you if you were just to give it and let it go. And it doesn't matter who you give to. Find somebody to give to, but whatever you can give. And here's the thing: whatever you sow, you're going to reap. If you want something big, you have to give something big, and you have to be able. It doesn't have to be you. You can give it to whoever you want, but you have to wrap your mind around that. A lot of you want God to do something for you, but you're not doing anything for Him. What you sow is what you reap. If you do something for Him, He's gonna do something for you. I guarantee it. I'm telling you, don't play with this tithing. All right, I know it might have been some bad looks or some bad, you know, views on it due to certain things that we've seen in the public eye. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. That's their problem. They gotta deal with God on that level. But if you're just a giver, and in your heart and your mind you gave for a good reason, you gave to God, that's all you need to worry about. And you're gonna be straight just because of that. But I'm telling you, tithe consistently and see how you begin to feel afterwards. because it's like something in you that you just, it's like, yo, if I shoot, I'm keeping real with y'all. I said if nothing happens, I'm stopping. I straight up had a conversation. I said, God, if this don't do nothing, if this don't change nothing, I'm keeping my damn money. You talk to God like that? I do. I put him to the test. I said, yo, if you don't bless me for giving, if you don't bless me in return for doing this good, I'm not doing it no more. I'm keeping mine. Cheese on mine. I'm keeping mine. I'm telling y'all, find somebody to tithe with and experience it for yourself. But that's just a little bit of information on that, all right? And that will break financial curses. It will break the limitations that you feel on your life. It will help remove certain blocks for certain areas, because what it's going to do is it's going to strengthen and enhance your faith in the areas of your life you may feel that you're struggling. You can pay for miracles. Yes, you can. You can buy a miracle. Yes, you can. Do it for yourself and see. All right. Yo, money and God are a lot closer than you think. All right. Money is the answer to all things. That's in Ecclesiastes. Money answereth all things. All things. All things. All right, but yo, oh my goodness, we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes, y'all. Peace, love, and light. I'll see y'all later. We out.